Let's see here. Oh. We're going to change. Oh boy. Man, I feel like my chair's all crooked. Anyway. Let's see here. Okay. Hi guys, Nancy here with Pretty NLC Designs, and this is the Whimsy and Wonder Crafting Day event. And I feel like my chair is all crooked, so I feel like I'm like on a roller coaster. If you guys, and this is being broadcast to the YouTube channel as well. So my YouTube peeps, I probably will not be able to see your comments just yet, but I promise I will go back and see if y'all have any kind of comments or questions. This is a Facebook event, so we'll be chit-chatting. If you guys don't like that, just go ahead and log on off. But I really appreciate it if you guys stayed along and subscribed, liked, and followed. So that's my YouTube spiel. But this is the Whimsy and Wonder event. It's been going on all day today. Started bright and early with Carly. Hey, Margarita, how are you? How are you? And so it's been a full day. I'm the last one tonight. I really didn't know what I wanted to make. I missed quite a bit of people this afternoon, so I'm gonna have to go back and watch them because I had to run errands. But I'm gonna play with some UV resin. I think that's what I want to do today. So hopefully I've got the hole makers out and this little mold, but I'm actually going to work with the heart. And hello, Early Light Designs. Thank you guys for showing up. And I have these little things, guys. They're like, they're bendable metal, like you can wrap them around your jewelry pieces. We're going to use those today and make some little jewelry. That's really kind of like what I wanted to play with today. I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do. I know this is the reuse, refresh, but I didn't really have anything that I really felt like doing that with. And I thought about doing another wreath because I've done a wreath before with you guys, but I don't have all the stuff that I want for it yet. So I'm going to jump back on that one as soon as I can get up with that wreath. Hi, Jill. How are you? So, guys, if you guys don't know Whimsy and Wonder group, we have 6 coaches. I'm one of the coaches. I'm the resin coach. And we have our founder, Robin, who's a all-around everything coach. Oh, hey, Dawn. Thanks. I'm glad you said that because I wouldn't have, I didn't know. I wonder if we've done a post before that. Yeah, that's cool. But yes, be on your business page. I'm gonna go follow you. So we have 6 coaches. Robin is our founder. She is an all-around everything creator. And then we have me, the resin coach. We have Shell, who is our tech guru. She does all of our Cricut, silhouette, keeps our website going. Then we have MJ, or I also call her Michelle. So we have 2 Michelles. So we have a Shell, and I call Michelle, but it's MJ. She is our vintage design coach, and she also takes us out to do some shopping and stuff like that, so we know how to do that. And then there's also Jane Ann, who is our glitter, not glitter, but so she's our cake and our fake bake designer, and she's years of experience doing it. Hey, Michelle. And then we have Carly, who is our clay coach. and she keeps it all fun. Everything's fun and whimsical. So did I name everybody? I got Robin, me, Michelle, Jane Ann, and Carly. And yeah, so it's $11 a month. We would love to have you join us. You get a ton of stuff. We have a tutorial. Each coach does a tutorial once a month, and then some of them do it 2 times a month, and then we have a chat and chill event on Tuesday night. So it's really going to be called Meet the Maker Mystery now. So you're going to get one of our coaches, and you're going to get them for the whole hour in the evening, and you can pick their brains. You can just chit chat with them, get to know them, and it gives us a chance to get to know you guys better as well. When you got one coach. So, and it's a Zoom meeting, and everybody gets to chit chat in that meeting. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, guys. I kind of played around a little bit earlier with some UV resin, and I've been in here just kind of messing with it and kind of seeing what I wanted to do. So, like I said, I found these findings, and they're bendable so that you can like bend them around, wrap them around a jewelry piece. And so I made these hearts. Okay, he needs to go back in just a little bit longer. The front of it is kind of not dry yet, so I'm going to put them back in there. This is just UV resin, and I think I got resin underneath them. I was down here playing, so I don't really know how they're going to completely come out. Ooh, my finger just went in that one. So let me clean that up with some alcohol, and I'm going to put some gloves on, okay? Let me put my gloves on too. So for those of y'all working with resin, please remember to use your PPE, your mask, your gloves, air purifier if you have it, well ventilated area. And don't do what I'm doing right now, which is not using my gloves. Well, hey, Deanna, how are you? Yeah, I'm going to get my gloves on right now, but I'm not going to wear my mask because I wear my mask. You guys can't hear me. It's like I'm Darth Vader. And so you guys wouldn't be able to hear me at all. So, yeah. And I found some old UV pigment in my stash. Hey, Jamie. So I'm going to try this. It was from Let's Resin. I think it's one of the original recipes that they had. So I want to try that tonight. And when this stuff first came out, it's been at least, oh my gosh, it's been 4 or 5 years that I've had this. So I had to shake it up quite a bit because it's settled, but it's their UV resin dye. They don't make this anymore. I don't know if it's just because it has a bad smell, to be honest, opposed to their new stuff that doesn't smell like this. So that's probably why I didn't really use it a lot. I put it in this container, and it's been sitting in this container for years. Like that one, the paper came off of that one. So I don't even know if it's any good or not. I guess we get to find out if it works after years of keeping it. But I think this one was made to be like, they have an opaque Let's Resin pigment now. I haven't tried, I have it, but I haven't tried it. I don't think it's supposed to go with the UV resin. Hey, Michelle, how are you? So, but I want to try that. I want to play with that for a few minutes. And that's all I'm going to do tonight, guys. I'm just going to, like I said, I found these findings, and they come in silver, and they're bendable. Let's see here. So what I was wanting to do was, let's see, I scraped that one up, didn't I? Let me clean him up again. So. Now, you guys were also on YouTube. They won't see y'all's comments. I might be able to see if someone jumps on and I'll be able to see their comments as well. I'm not sure, though. I haven't done that in a long time. So, These are what these do. Hey, Marissa. So normally, like if you had a round pendant, you can actually bend these and then you would just glue them or resin them on to your piece. I think they look pretty cool. But I wanted to try it with a smaller heart first, just to see what happens. And then these, hey AAA, I was just playing with these earlier. I just got some resin out and I started playing around with the hearts and stuff. Just this, it's like the white sinker and the inks. I think I've made these before, but I also, I'm going to show y'all what I pulled out of my stash. Let's see here. Are you guys dry? I hate it when I wear gloves. You can't tell if it's dry completely. You can look at it. But look how clear those look. Isn't those pretty? At the shimmer in them. Now these are just clear. I will put like you can put a background on it. Like if you painted it black. Let me see. Do I have a black cardstock? Yeah, let me get something to show y'all. I'm not going to paint. I'm not going to do any acrylic paint right now because I didn't bring any in here. Yeah. And let me grab a piece of white paper. Okay. So like this is on, whoa, it's pretty black. You see how the black brings all those colors out? And then this one would be like if you were to do a white background, you have that negative space. But on the black, it just brings it like a little bit more. So all you would do is paint the back of this with black acrylic paint, or even that would keep it nice and pretty. So I have this mold, and I want to make a pendant out of this little fat one right here. Just like it's a little bit deeper. You see my mold's not very clean. But I want to make something out of that. And instead of having to drill a hole, I want to use one of these. Okay. These are hole makers for resin. And now this was the first company that made them. Littlewindows.com. But there is a new company that has them out also. I guess I don't know if they copied them or made their own style. I've seen them on Amazon. So you just put, but I really like her stuff, littlewindows.com. But if you put in Amazon, you can probably find hole makers for resin. So I'm just going to stick it. I kind of want it at an angle. So I'm going to, let's see here. I wear the pendant. Where do I want the hole? Let me see here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where do I want the hole, what side. Okay, I want the pendant, the hole over here. So it just sticks in really good, just like that. So it's stuck to the, well, it's not whenever you move it, guys. Not when you move it. So you can wet it too. But I just kind of want it to go, where do I want it at? I'm going to put it down right here. Okay, so that's in. I'm going to try this pink, see what happens. Like I said, this is their old stuff. Let's Resin UV resin dye. I don't know if it's going to work. May not even cure. Let's see what happens, guys, okay? I don't know if I have to do this one in layers. I shouldn't if it says it's for UV resin, right? Does this even open? Yeah. I did shake it up quite a bit just to see if I could get any of the, make sure the pigment was still working. So I put 3 dots in that. Okay. It's kind of a pastel-y color. Of course, I'm putting tons of bubbles in here as I stir this really fast. I guess you need to put more because it's not really opaque. It seems like it's so I put 5 drops in there, guys. Okay, like I know it's kind of like you go through your stash and you find stuff and you're like, is this stuff any good? You gotta try it, right? Gotta try it. So we had some amazing creators today. Everybody stepped up and wow, I was really impressed. And I'm going to go back. I got to see some of the projects, but I got to go back and finish watching everybody that I missed. So it still looks translucent. Okay, guys. I'm going to actually warm mine up. If you do this, if you start warming up your stuff, this is when you need to really make sure that you are in a well-ventilated area or you are wearing your mask, okay? I want to warm it up because for me, that helps me thins it out. Okay, so let's see. I'm probably gonna have to put more in here. I don't think I made enough. Oh, I guess I did. Would you looky there? Marissa, you are crazy. I just remember watching your live a while ago about us and fake bakers gone wild. Those of you on YouTube, if you're not familiar with Fake Bakers Gone Wild, it is an event where fake craft, we craft. I don't know if it's going to kill her. We're going to see. It should because it's made for UV resin. And I'm going to pop some bubbles on there. And I guess we'll see. I'm going to get out some other things that I wanted to work on too, guys. I do have my spinner rings. I had them going earlier. So let's see here. I'm going to start it because it's so thick. I'm going to start it like on an 18 watt for like a minute and 20 seconds. Hi, Wendy. How are you? And then we're going to see if this stuff is still any good. I mean, obviously they don't sell it. I looked on their site and they don't have this one anymore. So I was really kind of bummed. And then these are silicone, so you just stick them back underneath your light. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see what I was doing. Sorry about that. I guess this camera is a little bit too close now. Let me go up just a little. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, sorry, I'm going to be moving the camera, okay? I tighten it up just a little. Okay. All right. I moved it up just a little bit. But using the silicone cups, I can just put it in there and then I can it'll cure in this. So, but yeah, these are just some little hearts, and I believe I made them. I think it was last year, and you do, your little pocket hearts, and really cute for Valentine's Day. And then, but they need to be glossed up because I kind of scraped that one up a little. And then you can, like I said, paint the back of them or leave them nice. I like them like this personally. I think it just, when you look at it like this, let me show you. Look, to me, that looks pretty cool. When I did this ones with UV resin, normally I do them with epoxy resin, but I just did this one earlier with the UV resin. So let's see. They're pretty cool. Just like so you can do whatever colors you want on those. And I was in here playing with it earlier. So let me do this now. I'm going to go to a higher wattage. We're going to do another minute and 20 and see what happens on that. I got some earring off though. These are like pretty big earrings, guys, but that's okay. Hi, Pam. How are you? We are going to get our resin tape out. And maybe it's so hard to do this stuff with them gloves on. I should have did this part earlier. But I just thought we'd just make some little earrings tonight. Okay. Can't get my fat finger out of that. So I'm just going to, can y'all hear like birds in the background? Can anybody hear birds in the background? I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. I have the TV on for the cats. They're so spoiled. One of them is sleeping underneath the Christmas tree behind me. And then one of them is in a little bed like right here where he sits there and just stares at the TV. But he's sleeping now. It's his resting time, I guess. But I thought about these as well. I mean, you can cut them down and put them inside, and that would look really pretty. So we may do that with one set. And okay, so this part is done. But I'm going to get this out and see what happens. I hate it when I have gloves on and you can't touch. Another way to look and see, I'm just going to go ahead and can't really flip it over with this thing on, but I'm going to go ahead and put him back in there now at full power. Full power is 48 watts on this thing. Okay. Normally we get a bunch more going at one time. And I brought another mold in that I'm going to cut this down, and I think it would look really pretty like it was the frame of a rose. I mean, of a flower. I thought that would look really cute. So let's go ahead and start mixing on that one. Just going to show y'all the different things that you can do. And like here is also, these are just little stickers, clear, waterproof, transparent stickers that you can cut them down, and you know, you got to take the sticky part off of them, and then you can put them in your pictures, in your frames and stuff too. But this one, I want to do it I think I'm going to do like well, dang it. I can't, okay, metallics don't work very good in UV resin, but we can try the mica powder, I think, do. So let me get the gold mica powder, and I already have it out. I used it. I'm sorry that was loud. I'm sorry if that scared some people. So I'm going to use a little bit of the mica powder. I want to do a gold frame. Okay. So I'm just mixing in just a little bit. We'll see how that works. Okay. Normally you can color your mold if you're using 2-part epoxy. You know, you just use your like a little soft bristle brush or an yeah, eyeshadow applicator, and you can color your mold, and your epoxy resin will pick it up. That UV resin doesn't do that. At least I haven't been able to get it to do that yet. So, um, but what I'm going to do here again, and I warm, and there's probably some health person telling me that I'm doing this wrong, and um, thank you for the information, but I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm heating it up. I'm like, thank you. Don't do what I'm doing, but let me figure out my own stuff. I mean, I really appreciate people when they tell me stuff, but I want to learn myself. Okay. I'm just trying to go around the frame. I want to put clear throughout the whole thing to see if I can get the, oh gosh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I start concentrating down here. This is another reason why I warm it up, because I feel like it's easier to squeeze out. Okay, so all I was doing is making sure that I popped all the little bubbles. Like, you don't want anything trapped down in there. And then let's see if we can throw that one in there. And then I have another one, so that way, wouldn't it be kind of cool to, you just called the resin police. And then maybe we could have a, I mean, I don't know. I think the little earrings it'd be kind of cute to have a little set of earrings that have a little picture frame. I don't know. Maybe that's the quirkiness in me. I don't know. Oh, I need to make more. Dang it. Okay, so let's make a little bit more. You called the resin police. You're so funny. Well, I mean, I know there's some people like, oh boy, that just like, they can't, and I really appreciate their knowledge. I really do. I thought I was going to be late because I went in there to grab the dog to take him out to the bathroom, because for some reason that dog will not. Okay, I have a 17-year-old miniature Dotson who looks like a baby seal. He's not really overweight. He's lost a lot of weight, but he's completely deaf. He's got a little bit of of Alzheimer's, I guess, for dogs. But he knows where food is, and he knows what time he's supposed to eat and what time he's supposed to get his treat. And then whenever he's ready for bed, he's telling you it's time for bed. So, but for some reason, he will not go to the bathroom for Mike. He will not. He won't go for the bathroom for him. Okay, all I'm doing is heating this up again. And I can't figure it out. It's like he doesn't want anything to do with me during the day. It seems like he wants to sit and hang out with Mike. Oh, I think I got something in there. Okay. And so I have to take him out. So I thought I was going to be late because it was like, so I go in there and I'm like, do you want me to take him out? And he's like, no, I don't think he needs to go. And he goes, but you might want to try. So I was like, all right, fine, dog. I'm taking you out. Let's see what happens. Here's anything. Gets to do his business because I'm with him. I mean, I know that's probably too much information y'all didn't really want to know, but he really wants to make sure that I see that he does his business, I guess. He wants to make sure I see his business. And he looks at me, looks over his shoulder and stares at me while he's doing his business. I don't get it. I don't get it. I know, I'm sorry. That's probably way too much information. Y'all were like, wow, I don't care about your dog pooping. That one, I don't think I made enough. Your dog's the same way. And it's kind of like, they're like, no, you're the one that has to take me. I might should have put in that one. I want to make them kind of even. Oh, good. That's good. Okay, let's heat it up one more time. I'm gonna kind of clean up my little areas here because I don't want them whenever I put the clear back in here. Okay. All right, let's get that one. Let's get that one in there. And scooch you over. Okay, so I'm gonna put those ones. Okay, this is the lamp by Resin Rockers. I'm not affiliated with them or anything like that, but I love it. Okay, guys. If you guys you know, I know Christmas just came up, but if you got a birthday coming up or somebody owes you money, tell them to buy you that. Okay. Oh yes, he is my little. Like I said, I had him for 17 years. I had a girl Dotson for 15 years. They ruled the house. He's never been and then we had a cat, and the cat passed away after our girl passed away, and so Max was never been by himself, and then we got the two Maine Coons. Well, we had another. It was a Maine Coon cat we had before, but now we have two of them. So he's never been by himself. Oh, you found your straw container? Where was it? Were you using it as a table? Because I do that. I stack stuff on top of things and then I can't find it. And yeah. Okay. So another way to clean these, I was just wiping it out with alcohol, but another way to clean these is so super easy is just you get packaging tape. And I usually, when I'm doing resin, I will have like some pieces stuck to my table. And then that way I can just come in here and clean it up like that. Super, super easy, guys. The best thing ever is packaging tape to clean those molds. All right, I want to see what what happened to this. Let's see. Is it cured? I feel like it's still kind of meshy, like right in here. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, but it looks like it's curing. It's just, I don't know if it's come apart yet or, I don't know. I want to put it back in there, guys. I don't want to mess with it. I'm going to put it back on top of that one and see if I can get it to cure some more. All right, now I'm going to go up. Now, I know, Michelle, you bought earrings from me before, and I can't remember if I did this shape when I did these. Where is let me see. I'm going to do some more. But I can't remember if I did this shape or if I did another one. I'm sorry that was so loud. Oh, it fell behind a box of supplies. Oh. I get these little dried flowers off of Amazon. I mean, off of, I got them off of Temu, I believe. And they come, sometimes they'll come in this kind of little bit container. Sometimes they'll come in a baggie. But they go really cute in your earrings. I need a stick for that. Where's my stick? You need just saw it. I need to hold that down. I'm just doing this to weigh it down a little for me. Since I kept my stuff here. There we go. So we're going to move it. We're going to do it this way. You guys don't have to do all this part. I'm just doing it because I don't like it to move at all on me. And I hate doing this with tape on. There we go. It's moving on me, and I didn't like that, guys. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I'm going to take this out, even though I think it's still wet, but let's see what happens. Like I said, this is the stuff that I've had for Quill is 4 years old. Oh, they're the teardrop shaped ones. Okay. Okay. So guys, it actually still cured. Okay. And then you can just pull that out and we have a hole. Okay. I feel like it's still slimy though, but I'm going to stick it back underneath the light for a second. On this, what I want to do is I want to put, oh, you need to make sure they're straight if you're going to do what I'm fixing to do. Okay. I'm going to try to wrap that gold thing around that one. Okay. I need to move this where you guys can see what I'm doing a little bit better. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. It's the gloves. I hate wearing the gloves. I hate it. But I hate the stuff on my hands more than anything. You know? You just want to make sure it's pressed down into the onto the tape so that your resin doesn't seep underneath it. Okay. And what we're going to do on this one, I kind of want to do like kind of some green and then put some flowers on that and then maybe put like blue on the top part. I'm going to try to do a split thing if that works for you guys. I mean, that's what I figure I'm going to try. And on this one, okay, I probably should have put the hole on the other side. Or no, because it's going to go like this, like a charm. But I want to kind of bend this around here like this. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. I just snapped it. These are like little wire things. So I really like, I mean, you can bend the wire all the way around and it will wrap around. Oh, I like that though. I guess I didn't need it to be that long. So let's see here. We're going to snip off some more pieces. And I have to do that without my hands. I mean, without my hands on, without my gloves on. Okay. But you know what? We got them. Should put them in there like that. Okay. All right. Well, these are coming off for a few minutes, guys. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm getting some clippers out. I'm going to cut this little piece off right here because I don't like it. Okay. That just shot across the room. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in here like this. And I'm going to get another one out for the other side because, you know, we have to have matching. And I take my hands off. I can't believe, yeah, I was like, ah. Okay, let's see here. I guess there's a certain way that I'm putting it. I need to put it opposite of what I'm doing because this is the front, this is the back. And I need the other earring. So we're going to pop this off. That one came off a lot better. And again, I'm going to cut this piece off right here. I'm going to put it going this way. And I need to pop this off just a little bit better. I'm sorry if you guys can't see what I'm doing. You see what I'm doing now? I had the camera down earlier because I could tell I couldn't see what I was doing, that you guys wouldn't be able to see what I was doing. And so let's maybe in there. Let's cut a little bit more off. Okay, perfect. And I'm going to mess with this one in just a second because I want to finish this one. I love this puffy heart though. Look how fat it is. I like that. And I can feel that it is done. So that's awesome. We're going to play with that one in just a second. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not putting my gloves back on, guys. Not yet, even though I probably should. I'm going to get some tweezers. And this is my resin. I just put my UV resin. I just put it in here. But what I'm going to do, because I want this to stick down in here, I'm just going to paint the inside of my, I'm just putting a little bit down just because it's a really thin layer, you know, like just because I want it to, and I'm going to go ahead and use my lighter. Well, actually, what I need to do, guys, I'm doing that wrong. I need to cover it with clear first. Give it a good base for it to adhere to. I'm going to let it get a little bit sticky. I'm going to cure it just for a few seconds, and then I'm going to lay this piece down. Okay? I'm just using this as a paintbrush. I haven't done this before, guys. So I'm just trying something new for me on this, you know. So let's let him go in there for just a second. And then we'll take this one out. Let's make my little flowers away. These are just the gel polish. And then I just fill them up with my resin. And then that way I don't have to use a paintbrush or anything like that on it. How's everybody's night going? I am like, I went to Walmart today a couple of times and went to storage. I got all my boxes ready to go. I'm going to do a flyer later tonight on the prices of those Valentine's boxes. I am going to be doing them. I'll give you a heads up right now. They're going to be $25 a box for Whimsy and Wonder members, $30 for non-members, and plus shipping. And I went ahead and played around with the shipping just to see what it would be. I think it's going to some of them is like maybe $12.99. That might be the most. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that's gonna be the most, but I use Pirate Ship and the Valentine's Day boxes. They're 14 by 14 by 6, 14 by 14 by 8. They're both packed full of different things, and I have a bunch of pictures that I took, and it's just a mixture. And it's not going to get everything that in those pictures, but I tried to give everybody every box a big mix of all those supplies, and they're all brand new supplies, never been opened, never been used. And so I'm doing it with that, and then I will be doing the next one with all my units. I mean, I have so many different holiday stuff. Okay, that's still kind of tacky a little. So, you know what? Let's cover this guy. I'm going to put him in there for a minute. So I'm going to just kind of brush him on a little. Put it back on. Use my tweezers to kind of push him around like that. I kind of want to use some of these little guys. I'm going to flatten them out. They're not flat. I'm flatten them out. I think that one's going to be too big. I'm just flattening them with my finger. That one. And then we will do a different color. This is just me making stuff up. Guys, I'm just making it up, okay? Making it up as I go. I wonder what that's going to look like. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we try the flowers or not? Try them and just see what happens. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Just a goat flower? Okay. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking after I'm looking at it going, maybe not. Maybe not. Oops. I took the flower out. Yeah, let's just do it with the goat flower. I'm going to get that piece off of there. Thank you, Michelle, because I was like going, maybe that's too much. You know, after you have that thought, you're like, maybe we should just leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right, let's see if we can get that one to cure with that little bit in there. Let's put some more in here. Oh, did I do it or not? Oh, I didn't. I can't remember if I put it in there or not. This one's got to go this way. Wait a minute. Do you guys remember? Did I do it or not? Y'all remember? Because I don't remember. Oh no, I didn't do this one. I was like, did I do it? Okay, there. It's like, I don't know if I did it or not. I didn't. Like, I did not do that. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't think I did anything to that one. Okay, now we're going to go back over this one. Hey guys, I need some sparkle, so I'm going to put a little bit. I mean, the gold isn't enough for me. I want a little bit of sparkle in this frame. So what I'm going to do is put that in there. I got some little, just some little glitter that I don't want to put. I'm just going to want to go. I'm going to take that big piece out. I put a big piece in there. I don't want that big piece in there. Okay. This piece out. And these two pieces, I don't mind. They're not very big. I like that. So it's just got a little bit of shimmer in it, guys, okay? Nothing too crazy. Maybe that one's a little too big. You can see it. Now this one, I didn't put enough resin in it. I could see there's like a little bubble right here. It's not a bubble, but it's like, it's not going to be in. Maybe just a little bit more there. Okay. So I'm going to let that one cure again because there wasn't enough resin. Oops. I'm not melting my thing. And also, glitter covers everything, right? This one. I'm going to go ahead and put him down in there. Get that one done. And then this one. He's not cured. I forgot to turn it on. I forgot to turn it on, guys. I forgot to turn it on. No. And I forgot to add my little bit of bling to this one. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see. All I'm doing is taking my finger and going like this. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a long day. How's everybody's Sunday been, though? Ugh, I don't like this feeling. Stuff on my hands. What time is it, guys? Oh, it's already 7:30. Wow. I want to try to do something with him really fast, and then I think I'm just gonna end up just doing those for now. Um, I will come back in and do another video, nice and quiet. Actually, what I want to do is I think I'm going to use this piece right here. Isn't this pretty, guys? So you're able to move these around, guys, and bend them. I really like this stuff. It's obviously you can snap them in half like I did earlier, but I think it would be pretty and different if we put it like this. Let's see here. I need to cut this off just a little bit more. I feel a little edge there. I think I've damaged my little wire things. They're not cutting like I need them to. Oh, there we go. What are they called? I don't remember. I'll find it. I think it's just like a filigree wrap or something. And they came in gold and in silver. And then you can like wrap them around your pendant or like super glue them or I think I need to UV resin them. So that's what I'm gonna do on this one. I don't have any of my glue in here though for my backing, so I'm gonna have to run and get it really, really fast because I need the backing. I want the back to stay smooth. So, and I want to flood coat this with the, so I'm gonna put that little silicone piece back into it like this. So that way it doesn't, the resin doesn't shoot through it. Okay. And then, I'm gonna wrap this, but I'm gonna put resin on it. Okay. You see like how pretty that looks. And then you would have like a little charm, but it's got an additional little, let's get this one. Let's get these things. Yeah, I like them. I think they're very pretty. Let me go get the, either the latex or the glue really, really fast, guys. Oh, I have some, actually. I have some right here. I have glue wall. So I'm going to use the glue wall with it. I'm just going to use my finger. What I'm going to do here is I'm just putting this on the back and then I'm going to dry it and it's going to help so that I don't, so the resin, if it seeps up underneath it, which it will, or potentially that it can, so it's easy for me to scrape it off or pull it off the back, okay? There we go. Ooh. Okay. Get that clean off my fingers. That's glue also. I hope it works. I know latex glue. I know regular Elmer's glue and latex work. So, all right. You need your last coat. This is all I'm doing, guys. I'm just putting this in here like this. Pop some doubles. I buy the resin in the big containers, and then I just refill that. I fill up my nail polish bottle, and I refill my those bottles. Let's try this. Okay, I'm going to use the back of this mold right here. This is the same mold. I'm just going to flip it over. Cleaned it with some tape. And then I'm going to stick it over like this. Make sure there's nothing on the front of my cabochon that I don't want the resin to get into. I think I got a little bit of glitter on that, but that's okay. And then I'm going to take this piece here. Okay. I'm actually going to coat this. Oh, see, it didn't dry. See, it wasn't dry yet, but that's okay. Just so it doesn't, I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use my handy dandy. Thing is that if this is out sometimes, it will, the resin will start drying on it. So you just got to pull that off. Okay. And then I'm just covering it to make sure it's smooth. Okay. So I got some resin on it. And now I'm going to put this little piece right here. I'm going to put it on it like that. Hopefully I can get it to bend enough to where, I mean, it's not going to be flesh, but it's going to just be part of the rose. I can get that in there. I mean, the rose. Why did I say rose? I'm looking at the flower part of it, I think. Actually, I want to bend it more. I'm going to bend it more. Okay. So this is all I'm doing. I'm just kind of bending it more. That ribbon off. Let's try this one more time, guys. You see where it's bubbling right there, and I don't want it to bubble right there. Oh, it's a little piece of fuzz on it from this stupid baby wipe. All right, guys. Okay, you need to go right there. I'm going to see if I can get that to work. And let's see if we can get it to work. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll try it, right? We will try it. And on this one, you're done. So let's see what we came up with this, guys. Okay. I would just come in here, clip off some little pieces. That one's pretty cute. That is really freaking cute. And you got, let me show you on a piece of white paper. Look at that. This is like a little frame. I like that. I think that's really super cute. Let's see what the other one does. I gotta wipe my hands off, guys. Here. Okay, guys, so I'm just gonna pop this one out. Again, I would just come in with my Dremel tool and clean it up. And you could put just your ear hook in there, and you have like a little earrings. I think these are really cute. I think I would wear them. I think they'd be really cute. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But sorry it took me so long. Like I said, I haven't done this, and this was just going to be like, I wanted to play around with it and see what I could do with these. But these are freaking adorable. Oh, wow. Let's see what happened to you. Did you stick yet? Let's see. Okay. See, so this is what happens whenever it should be dry, but it's not dry right now. But it helps you to not, normally the latex is better. Let's see if I can get this off. But if this helps whenever your resin goes up underneath, you can get a smoother. I should have waited for it to dry, guys. I really should have. Now I'm just gonna have to clean it and probably sand the back of it. But that's why you usually use your glue or your latex. And actually, it is working. I just have to peel it off a little. Let your glue dry before you attempt to do that. Okay. But it helps you to where you have a clean edge on the back. You can use the latex, or you could use Elmer's glue. And that was glue all, what I just had. It wasn't just the regular glue. It was the glue all. And I didn't let it dry. But you can pull that part back out. And now this is on there, but what I would do I would probably come in with some soft clamps and like really like form it to this piece. Um, but you could have like some earrings like this, or even just make it a charm for your bracelets. I really like that. And you could put like a little diamond in the middle. No, it's not a real diamond, but like stone it, I guess you could say. Let me see. Oh my gosh, I almost dropped that whole thing. But you could put like a little gemstone in it, and you just made yourself a charm. I don't know if I would wear these for earrings or not, but I think maybe I would put the hole somewhere different. And then I got glue on it right here, guys. That's just glue. But I think my favorite is the little picture frames. Okay, so that's not on there, but I really do like, I got glue on my fingers and I'm getting glue on the front of this. Oh well. But I really like these. They're supposed to wrap around stones. So like if you have the rocks or a different shaped, and they come in gold and silver, and I will find what they're called. Let me see here. I got glue on my hands, so I'm getting glue on this thing. Okay, there we go. So much better. But I mean, if you wanted to use them as an earring, I guess you can. I would use it as a charm though, for like a charm bracelet. Charm bracelet, and you could even use these as little charms instead of making earrings out of them. But I think that's really cute. You can come back in here, put a little, I would get the smaller. I think these are 3mm. Well, actually 3mm works just fine too. Look at that. But I like the gold and the gold, or if you wanted to do two-tone, you could do a silver, and then you could even alcohol ink the back. So if you wanted to give it a different color, like if you wanted to be on black, that would really make that gold pop, I think. So, that would even stand out, for like something, or, a hot pink. So, but I think those are cute. And then like, here's the heart that we did. So they have the holes in them so you can do the charms. Use the hole things from little windows for the hole makers for that. And doing something like this, I am kind of slow at it because I'm usually kind of trying to play around and see what else I can do versus just going in and just creating it. But that's it, guys. Thank y'all so much for being here with me on your Sunday evenings. Again, that was literally, I got 2 uses out of this. So like if you had a really big one, a big rock, a stone, you could wrap this around the edges and get it to move. You can bend the whole thing. Even the flower part bends. I would still be a little bit careful, but it is, like for wire wrapping or, but, oh, look at that on pink. That'd be pretty too on pink. So I just think that it's just something that I wanted to play with and I wanted to try and see what it was. Night, Michelle. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you get some sleep. Thank you guys for being here with me. Again, I like this. This is very pretty. Of course, I like pink. Oh my God, these are cute. I'm gonna have to make more. All right, bye guys. Thank y'all so much. Again, Whimsy and Wonder. If anybody hasn't checked them out yet, whimsyandwonder.net. We would love to have you guys. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Whoops, where's my thing at?